see trees that are green, red roses too, and I see them bloom for me and for you, and the flake soon said, what a wonderful world.
Good day everyone, I am Priscilla Quezon Value and this is my group mates Jory Bicanilio and Shani Mikabalita. I hope that Shani will be fine as soon as possible. For today's video, we will gonna show you the different patterns in nature and man-made that we collected in our respective locality. So, let's go! We all know that math defined as a numbers, equation, solving problems, and finding a solution. But not only what math is all about. Mathematics is all about um, mathematics is all around us. It studied the patterns and structure. Just like this, you are a stripes.
What is pattern? Patterns are regular, repeated, or reoccurring forms or designs. We see patterns every day. There are three types of symmetry. First, reflection symmetry, also known as bilateral symmetry. It is mirror effect or where one object is reflected or flipped. One of example of reflection symmetry in nature is the green velvet, and in the man-made is the butterfly plastic. As we try to flip both of that examples, the patterns are still the same. Second, rotation symmetry is when one object is rotated in a certain direction around the point. One of example in nature is the Mexican sunflower, and in man-made is the ceiling fan. As you can see, both of that example are rotated around the point. Third, translation symmetry is when something has undergone movement, a shape, or slide in a specified distance without any rotation or reflection. And one of example in nature is the pineapple, and in man-made is the egg tree. A spiral is a curve which emanates from a point moving further as it revolves around the point. One of example in nature is the snail, and in man-made is catol or in English coil. Meander is one which refers to a winding curve or bend in a river. One of example in nature is Boho River, and in a man-made is the road. Wave, a disturbance that transfers energy through matter or space with no associated mass transport. One of example in nature is the wave in ocean. In man-made is water in the pail and the wire. Foams or bubbles. A foam is a substance made by trapping air or gas bubbles inside a solid or liquid. Some examples are fish pond and the soap. Tessellation is a tiling that covers a surface with no overlaps. Some examples of tessellation in man-made are the winnowing basket and the floor map. Fracture or crack is the separation of an object or material into two or more pieces under the action of stress. Here are some examples in nature. Here are some examples in man-made. Stripes and spots. Stripes are made by a series of bands or strips. Here are some examples of man-made. Here are some examples of nature. Fractal is a never-ending pattern. Here are some examples of fractal in nature. Affine transformation, these are the process of rotation, reflection, and scaling. Here are some examples of affine transformation in nature and some example of affine transformation in man-made. To sum up, mathematics play an important role in our world because mathematics helps organize patterns, it helps predict the behavior, it helps control nature and occurrences in the world, and it has numerous applications in the world making it indispensable. That's all. Thank you.
I see skies that